Talperond, hopefully I said your name correctly there, said, I think you're the first streamer, preview streamer I've seen who's not flying around in a box. Thank you. I'm very glad that this doesn't look like a box. I'm not gonna lie, initially it kind of did. I kind of had a little bit of a prow, but I had two very distinct sections on the side and then a very large kind of all-purpose section in the middle. But slowly I am shaping it out. Right, how are we doing for food at this point? Doesn't look like we've done too much in the way of hunting. Wow, please don't shoot past each other. That feels incredibly dangerous. Now, we've only got 25 more tiles that we can use. Let's see. If I go into Planner, I think I can work out how much this would be. Can I see how much that is? Okay. Total planning area is 42. No, size 20. Oh, I get... Yeah, I think that would work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've got just... It's going to be asymmetrical. I know how that can set some people off in chat. But I think we're going to do this. Right now, I'm just going to do that. But if we have enough panels, we'll do the rest as well. I'm going to really push the freezer back, get some more room, and that way we don't have to constantly have so many meals made. Because the carcasses will last longer. Will last just as long. And yes, they'll take up extra room on the floor. However, it won't increase the wealth of our colony as aggressively. So I'm going to switch this one back down to 50. Actually, there's only 30 people now, so it would be 60 and 30 anyway. There we go. And do this one until I've got, I don't know, 3. Make as many of them as I can. Hydroponics? No. We live off meat on this ship, and occasionally fruit if we can harvest it. I tend to stay at each location a little while, so there's ample opportunity for me to do a bit of growing. That shouldn't be a problem. And then this goes until we've got about 100 meat. Let's say until we've got 80 and unpause at 40, because that's one bulk cook order. What's the goal for the series and the ship? Should everything go well? Ooh, that's a good question. And I was having a think about this. There are a couple of like, well, not to put too fine a point on it, there's lots of like memes that I could lean into, or themes from movies that I could lean into, and there are 2 in particular that are on my mind. And it depends largely on whether we interact heavily with Anomaly or not. That's pretty much the be-all end-all of this. If we do decide to interact heavily with Anomaly, then it's going to go very much in one direction. If not, then depending on the xenotypes that we can encounter, it might lean in the other direction. But just to this is gonna let you know, one of the potential outcomes. The ship's name is called the Event Horizon. Our faction is called the Covenant of the Bloody Die. No, I'm not looking to make any brother moons. You're okay. Not looking to have any necromorphs around here. Necromorph adjacent, perhaps, but not necromorphs. Please do not hit the moose. are we doing over there? Okay, not too bad. Rabbi, 3 days on the paralytic of Asia. Then we can finally get a new colonist. I would like to leave here with 3 colonists. Though, Rabbi won't yet be converted, which, yeah, this kind of sucks, but it is what it is. How many more animals are we hunting? Not that many, actually. Is one of the characters called Riddick, though? No. No, one of the characters is not called Riddick. Okay, okay, so. If you're interested, I'll give you a character from each film. One should be obvious, Sam Neill. The other one, however, may surprise you. Patrick Stewart. Make of that what you will, Chad. Oh, did we not? Oh, yeah, we did get the tile back, thank goodness. Actor, sorry. One of the actors. Actor is Sam Neill and Patrick Stewart, I apologize. Misspoke there. No, it isn't Borg. It is not the Borg. Earlier than that, before Sir Patrick Stewart was Captain Jean-Luc. Swan. No, not Dune either. We're not going Gurney Halleck. Right. Now then, we want to bring this out to this shape. Then move that thruster forward. We will have this tile exposed because we will be building one of these in there. There we go. Once that's built up, I will immediately turn it off. And then we're going to reinstall this here. This one can then be decommissioned. And in fact, this whole section can be decommissioned. And this can be turned back on. That has massively increased our storage space for our freezer. Big plus. Pitta Pete. And Darkest Dodo before you. Honestly, I was not expecting anyone to get that. I was not expecting anyone to get that one. Well done. Well done. You impressed me yet again, Dapplings. Impressed me yet again. Right. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm going to have all of this space be for food because we're trying to keep the food stocks low, but the actual carcasses a bit more. More carcasses. More space. More space for noms. Genuinely impressed me yet again. I'm shocked that anyone got that. Right, well, we've got enough, I think, for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Expand this out. Pull the shape over there. Have even more room internally for carcasses on the ground. The thing that I was expecting it to catch people out is because Patrick Stewart doesn't play a major role in it. He's a side character. But usually when people hear Patrick Stewart, they think main role, you know, big part of the story. And this was back before he was such a marketable actor, but still widely regarded as a very competent actor from his work in the Royal Shakespeare Company. Right, with that in place, we will now fill this out. And we have got a massively upgraded freezer. Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to change this one to allow moving all chunks across to it. So that is going to mean a lot of gubbins is moved. Hopefully, mostly gubbins from inside the ship. As soon as that's done, I'm going to turn this off. One more. You need to move one more. Come on, you can do it. Oh man, the ship is really looking a bit worse for wear now, though. I need to get them to stop doing as much work because it's very much causing cleaning issues. Ship looks like a sty. But we had exactly enough plating for that. Oh, there we go. And now we can remove the internals. And then just expand this out. Will I? Won't I? You know what? Sure. I'm going to get rid of you. This can be reinstalled. I will then have a bank of these along there. And this can go in there. Okay. Perfect. Right, that no longer needs to allow chunks of stone chunks, at least. And now you can take some time to clean things up. Okay, is this going to be able to handle that temperature drop? No, I'm going to need a second one, I think. That's a shame. But it's important, so... let's get that. Ideally, you can do it now. Please tell me you've got enough materials to finish that job. Oh my lord, you have not. Okay. Stop swimming in the marsh. Our freezer is not freezing. Okay, well, will you just... oh my goodness. I should have checked that I had the materials for it. That's my bad. We'll just throw down a granite wall quickly. Just to close this off again. Well, there we go. But we are going to need the steel. That's a good point, actually. It doesn't need two doors. Very, very good point. Very good point. We've got enough steel to do this one, though. Right, are you going to be up in a moment? 20 hours Oh, it's so rare for me to basically outlast paralytic abasia. Usually I have to get it sorted via medicine long before this point. There we go. Okay, we now have enough. Okay, shoot frenzy. Fair enough. Sure, someone says also butchery is very dirty and you have it in the same room as the kitchen. Yeah, typically I don't, but I'm much more limited on space right now. Hey Gary, how you doing, mate? Welcome on in. I am loving Odyssey. Oh my god, why? I'm loving Odyssey so far. Absolutely adoring it. Okay, so I I very rarely like to say something so absolute as this is my favorite DLC. But I will say that I feel that this is affording me the opportunity to play Rimworld in possibly one of my favorite ways, and that is nomadic. But typically Rimworld, it's not as accommodating of a nomadic playstyle. You can, but you're fighting against the game the whole time. Whereas this has made it actually very pleasant to play in a nomadic way. Yeah, just to be clear, I'm not putting the shelves in here because I didn't realize that I could. I'm not putting shelves in here because I want the floor space for the large carcasses. I could go and take on some caribou, some moose maybe. Caribou are all tucked around the corner, unfortunately. I think we might go and take on the moose, but I'm going to wait for Ravi to be up and about first. We've got plenty of food. The reason why I don't want to do that is the carcasses are not worth as much as the meals are. So... Oh yeah, that was ages ago. When you convert... Meals sell for quite a lot of money. Meat sells for a decent amount of money. Carcasses sell for very little money. A carcass produces a lot of meat, and a lot of meat produces a reasonable amount of meals. Basically, each step of the refinement process multiplies the wealth that you're holding on to. So I would prefer to store them as carcasses for a while until I need the meat. I always keep enough meat around to make a 4 meals. But then I try to keep the amount of meals I've got to like a couple of days worth of food at most. Okay, doing not too bad in there. Not too bad at all. Rabbi, come on. Boom! There we go. Okay, extreme break rest. You're extremely unhappy. Class available. Surveying operation. An anonymous AI has requested your help defending surveying equipment at a remote site. The surveying operator will take 10 to 15 days and will require traveling to a remote destination. In exchange for your services, the AI is offering a valuable GravTech device. The GravCore. Not sure about that one. But... Shimmering Dewdrop, hello! Welcome on in. How are you doing? What were you streaming? Also, we need to get a name for Rabbi the Oaf. You, in fact, shall from henceforth be known as Delandra. Welcome on in. I just saw that name. I'm wondering now if Delandra might be regretting asking for a name. Daniel Delandra Juanca. That H is exceptionally important in this name. Oh my god. Never in the history of man. Not since the herb wars has H been this important in a word. That's quite the surname, yeah. You're ready for the new DLC tomorrow? Fantastic, Shimmering. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And no, I'm not using any mods right now, Gary. Whenever a new DLC drops, I play a purely vanilla run, not even quality of life or vanilla plus mods. And the reason why I do that is well, right now I in order to run the DLC, I'm on the beta branch, and you know, being on a beta branch of anything incurs some shenanigans with regards to stability. But beyond that, I like to get a very healthy basis of comparison when new mods drop. So I play without mods so that I can properly explore what the game is like, what the new vanilla is like, if that makes sense. Okay, what did the quest want? It wanted me to go somewhere in order to... so, surveying operation wants me to go to a location and defend it for 15 days. That's a long time. It's also... where the heck are we in relation to this? Oh, we're right there, actually. That's where we are. But I wanted to find... I don't know. Do not know where that would be. But this would allow me to increase the lift capacity of the ship, which currently is almost maxed. In fact, we don't even have enough extra capacity to expand this out. So I will need to do it. I need my Vanilla Plus, just a healthy 500 to 600 mods. Yeah, no, exactly. And that's the thing. And then everyone's like, oh, is this vanilla or is this new? It's nice if I can just say there are no mods. If you're looking at this right now, it is vanilla. Full stop. At least when checking out new DLCs at the very least. Right, okay. Thalandra, let's get you set up. First and foremost, want you on the new sleep schedule. You are a doctor. So, yeah, that's actually very good. Oh, you're so good at wardening. Oh, my lord. Finally, someone who's got social skills. The happiest of days. Jura, that's going to be your primary job, is working that. You don't do any kind of research, though, unfortunately. You quite like growing, so that'll be a 2 there, 2 there. You're not good at hunting of any level for some reason. Oh, posed by your ideological. Fair enough. I'll turn that off for now, then. You can have that out of the 3. Crafting should always be in there. Out of 3, because generally that's fairly easy work. Mining should always be done, at least at some level. Yep, that's solid there. So your primary job is going to be social, wardening and such. I'm kind of tempted to make that a primary job for everyone, no matter what. Greedy Ballsman. This is the only level 2 thing that you do, so I'm gonna make that your primary, sure. But we do now have a gardener, so you know we can now start looking to cultivate the land around each location. Let's have a look at your current ideology. Animal flock. Animal personhood. Meat eating is horrible. Oh, God. This is not the... What the... Biomutation lands. Right, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We are going to have your ideology changed. That is a simple need. Because you are going to break. So in preparation, I'm going to pop that in there. Hopefully we can get you converted, switched over quickly. We'll see. We will see. But this is going to be a rough one for you. Like, this is going to be an exceptionally difficult one for you. All right, I'm going to cancel all current jobs. Cross here, and then we're going to switch over to harvest and just want you to grab however many vegetarian meals you can. I'm now going to create a new bill. Cook 4 vegetarian meals. Do until you have, you need 2 meals a day. That's sure. You know what? We'll give you 5 days worth of food. And then start doing it again once there's below 4. That should be fine. Make sure it's only someone who's good at it. But otherwise it should be okay. There we are. And I will add in another one as well, much the same way I do with the simple meals. We just have this one in, do until you have 3. And it's really that simple. Just to make sure that you've always got as much vegetarian meals as you can. And that should hopefully do you okay. We'll do our best. It's going to be down to you to get that, though. I need to make sure you're set up for worker. Yes. You got that now. Yes. Everyone carry 1. Well, that should be okay for you for the time being. Oh, God. No wonder you've been upset, though. Now I know. We've been feeding you meat this whole time. You're like, why? Why am I being punished? I'm already suffering paralytic abrasion, gut worms, and muscle parasites. Why are you making me eat people? Animal people? I feel so bad. I didn't even realize we were torturing them. Right, we'll quickly harvest as much food on the map. They are very quick at it, so this should ideally mean that we can get you some proper vegetarian meals. Unintentional torture, yeah. I want to... Can I... Food policies. There are lots more options now. I'm going to remove vegetarian food from simple, and I'm going to say that my prisoners can only have simple meals to ensure that we're not using up our vegetarian meals on the prisoners wherever possible. There we go. Getting a couple of meals for Thalandra now. That should keep them happy. I think you're very close to time on that quest you talked about taking and leaving. If you're still looking to do it, says Foxant. Yeah, we very much are. It's got 1 day left. I want to take the opportunity to get some actual food in, though, if I can. And there's plenty of berries around the map at the moment, so... on that note, I'm actually gonna... Well, yeah, you go hauling at a reasonably high level, so... Generally speaking, research should be the last thing that you work on. And now that we've actually got you, we may find that converting you is going to happen way faster. We'll see. We will see. No! You're both also not eating the... God damn it. The vegetarian meals. Quest expires in 23 hours. We'll take it right before we leave. That would be the best use of our time. Go. Okay, this is not too bad now. Batteries are charging up. You had a nice vegetarian meal. Hopefully that lifts your spirits a bit. I ate meat. Tons of disliked xenotypes. Oh, God. You hate anyone that isn't a Neanderthal. See, this is what happens. You turn vegetarian, then you're suddenly racist. How despicable. Right. Probably, if it weren't so close to this quest, I would probably take the take out the muffalos just for the wool. They're quite low again, but it's all right. Oh, actually, on that note, now that we've got that, I can set up some destroy apparel. Smelt apparel first and then destroy apparel after that. This should be forever. It should be smelt low ratty apparel. Or tatty apparel. It's not tattered and it's not ratty, but I'll know what it means. If it's below 60%, 60% or below, get rid of it. Sorted. Then destroy apparel after that. Exactly the same. Tatty apparel. I'm not going to care about quality for now, though I probably should. You know what? Actually, yeah, I should. So smelt one down here forever. Smelt. Low quality apparel. Awful or poor. Doesn't matter what. And then destroy the same. There we are. And do forever. There you go. Hey, Miss Minnie. Belial, up to 127. I'm doing well in Aavak's sub-incremental. The Aavak sub-incremental. You are. Bilal is prestiged 127 times. It's a miracle. Right. 15 hours left. I'm just going to wait for people to wake up. Have some noms. You're going to be able to get much more. Yeah, there's a fair old bit of harvesting out there to do. I'll wait until it's 10 hours left. I actually forget what the quest was even. Our lack of intellectual is really rough though, because flying is difficult without someone who's particularly good with that. So, low psychic drone. This is going to affect our ability to fly. Dead life pack. Launches a capsule which explodes into dead life dust. The dust reanimates human and animal corpses as shamblers that will only attack your enemies. Dead life dust is composed of microscopic machine-like archites which hang in the air. When they touch a corpse, they induce a chaotic and violent resurrection. The incinerator, a heavy weapon that can spray a stream of flame into an area. It can shoot in an arc over allies without harming them. The flame burns off rapidly, so it will only ignite the most flammable targets. While the main flamethrower can be used without limit, the weapon also comes equipped with a bioferrite-powered mega burner unit, which generates a massive blast of flame from the pressurized bioferrite charge. The mega burner unit must be refueled after each use. And then we can get a masterwork nerve spiker, a crossbow-like device that throws rough spikes embedded with a paralytic biotoxin. Low damage, but it stuns non-mechanoid targets. Large targets are more resistant to the biotoxin and will be stunned for less time. We're absolutely going to go for this one, though. Tonk. And we're going to go for Greedy Ballsman. Okay. Go get the nerve spiker. Go haul that in right now. Because we're leaving immediately. We're not dealing with super low. Actually, I think only... There's only a Shurasum? Yeah, only a Shurasum is actually affected by it, but... How long does that last for? 6.7 days. I mean, I could stay until... but the thing is, if you pass out from anything, if you get food poisoning, we're buggered, so we're leaving. We are leaving. This is going to be rough, but it is what it is. Let's go. Yes. Right. Where are we off to? We could go here. The Red Lake Treaty distress signal. We don't know what's there, but it's going to be something nasty, whatever it is. There's the... One thing I kind of want to do is go back to a place that we've left before. Because it's got like this blast off thing. Is it going to be ruined? I don't know. We came from there. Wood. Hunting work site. Another wood. Tucci says, I'm quite far through the Aavak Incremental too. I'm wondering what the Aavak Incremental's version of the Grandma Apocalypse will be. I'm sure you can guess. Basin caves, mountain caves, lake with island. We saw quite a few of these before, but we're in a slightly better position, I think. Lake with island. There's less animals over here, though, aren't there? Ruins, junkyard, medicine stockpile, decreased animals. There wouldn't be as much growing there either. When I could head over here, we'll probably find a decent amount of stuff to get. But where do we want to be heading? We want to be heading down here. Realistically. Also, there's this. Ancient complex wouldn't be a bad place to be. So yeah, we generally want to be moving in this direction, but I think we're going to move through the boreal forest where we're able to. So the question is, mountain cave, lake with island, or basin cave? Which one do we feel like at the moment? We're not going to another abandoned colony. Mecha wasps have filled me with the fear. Cold bog. No, let's not. Find a primitive village and become their god, my lord. Ah, yeah, Gary. I know that there is a there's an anchor you can get, but what I meant was I'm kind of wondering if that like massive marker means the terrain generation is going to be different. I would love the idea of for any of you who've played Pacific Drive, like the idea of the zone, that the grav engine warps space so aggressively, the whole thing from Op, a mile of grassland will turn into 10 miles of swamp frequently, kind of thing. Like the idea that wherever we leave, if we haven't grav anchored it, it is going to violently change. And we go back there. I mean, in this case, it's very clearly not a different biome, but it could be completely different areas. I could not reach any orbital location, sadly. So no, we're between two asteroids. Driver, we need to go deeper into the zone. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, well, that was great. I very much like just dropping in on them and taking all of the steel. Let's go for the Blue Mule Alpine Lake. Current temperature is pretty low. We're going to get some berries, no doubt. Caves. Natural depression in the mountain range in which groundwater feeds a small lake. Sure. This is our location then. Dunk. Off we go! I love this animation so much. Yeah, it might be that the terrain is re-rolled without the anchor. We can always check that out later if you want. Okay, let's have a look around here. Buggos. Mushrooms. More friendly buggos. Steel. Something. Animatry. More friendly buggos. Okay. Plenty of ground to... Ooh. Loads of stuff to haul over there. I could land here and go grab that and just make this area off limits to me. Maybe put a door or something there. Something similar over on that side. Simply so that I can quickly get the mechanoid slag chunks. There's a decent amount of bushes up there. Is there any good growing ground around here? No, not really. All right. Nothing too amazing. I think we're going to move the landing zone over here, though. Or maybe not. Maybe this is the bad place. Don't want to be too close to the edge, but I don't need to worry about landing on bog. So if I land here, that's not going to be an issue. I just don't want to block my thrusters. Something about there will do. Kadonk. Grav nausea. Okay. So while landing, the event horizon, the Greedy Ballsman was forced to do an emergency maneuver, resulting in an intense and prolonged deceleration. The experience is left your colonists feeling extremely nauseous. The effects will quickly fade, however. Well, at least there's that. All right. So, first and foremost, we're going to want to set up a little zone. Little dumping zone just outside. Can pop it there. It shouldn't be a problem. The only things I want here are clear all, mechanoid, and slag. There we are. That should easily be able to reach everything that way. Yep. Next, I'm going to want to place down some light bridges just so I can get in and out easier. We're going to want to grab as much of the wood as we can from this area so that we can do plenty of make plenty of chem fuel. And we're also going to want to get a load of harvesting done. Now, issue. If anyone has a break to want to go for insect jelly, that is going to be a problem for us. Also, I'm now going to need to make a new zone. Manage areas. Let's change his name to safe area. And expand. Whole map. Then shrink it. This whole area over here is no longer considered safe. Not allowed in there. This whole cave system over here, not considered safe. Not allowed in there. Ew. That one is fine. Okay. And while we're here, everyone has to use the safe area. Okay. Crack on. Okay, the asymmetry is getting to me. You were right, Aavak. I'm always right. Don't worry, we will fix it. Though it is going to require that we get materials to do that, unfortunately. So it's gonna. The fix will come in a while. It won't be rushing toward us anytime soon. Big sads. How cold is it? Okay, that's not too bad. No, peeps should, generally speaking, always be pretty good on sleep. Quite comfortable. And I can always reduce this sleep a bit. I do give them quite a lot of time where they can sleep. So if I just do that, they'll sleep if they need to. Then they'll stop not long after that. Nice work. Very nice work. All right, let's get plenty of chem fuel. And indeed, fire up the wood burner. That cougar is an issue. Really? He only just arrived. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the region and has driven all of the animals mad. Get back inside. God damn it. Do you have a weapon? You're not incapable of combat, so go and grab yourself a revolver. I think we should be okay dealing with the Abexes. I want you to open that door and then walk back. All right, there we go. And you can slow them down. There we go. Just keep them held in position. Actually, while there's only one of them, we probably don't need to worry about it too much. There's one down. One of the others going to get here. It's going to take them a while. I could go out and deal with them, but... no, I think I'm just going to close the door and disable it. And you can all just go and do your own thing for a little bit. We've got a lot of work for you to do. Ooh. Making simple helmets. Nice. We're not going to need all of the clothing that we had previously. Not around here, at any rate. It's not nearly cold enough. We'll deal with the Abyx in a second, though. Now, how are you handling the fact that we just killed... innocent animal killed 5? I don't really feel that's true. They're not innocent. Maybe the other animals were, though. Now, there is the problem of you're not going to have any good food for you, which is going to be an issue, but we'll see how it goes. Ritual opportunity soon. The Festival of Archism is available on the 8th. Okay, you know what? I have prolonged it. We could go ahead and adjust our Ideological. Innocent. They wanted to eat my face, but that is just their nature. God damn it. Problem is, some people probably would make those arguments. Right. One has gone to sleep. Will the others go to sleep soon? Because if they will, then I don't need to deal with them. Right, we've got idle people right now. Okay, I don't like having idle peeps. Dunk. Move out, move back. One down. There's the other. It's coming. And unload. All of the shots, please, all of the time. That is... Okay, you did a good enough job. Well done. You are off the hook. Go about your thing, your day. Greedy Ballsman, how are you doing? A bit of a bruise, but that's alright. You like the pain. Self-preservation is a luxury on those innocent beasts are allowed to enjoy. Evidently. Evidently. Again, the problem is some people probably would make that argument. Alright. 15 there. Doing well here as well. Okay, we're going to have loads of wood to work with in here. And... Once again, we absolutely could just like... I wonder. Can I place floors down on floors? This doesn't give any beauty, though. So I don't think there's much reason to yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do is once Greedy Ballsman is up and about, every year on the 8th of Jugas, Archis can have a special celebration. To begin the ritual, select one of the following and click Begin Festival of Archism. Any gathering spot, like a table, animal figure, or ritual spot. I think we need the... sacrificial pyre, though, don't we? We probably don't want to do that on the inside. Oh, I don't have the... Oh, I don't have enough. That sucks. All right, I think we should go ahead and reform our Ideological now, and then do the ritual so that we can actually benefit from the extra bits. Reform. Okay. I'm not going to change the structure. I think we're going to add a meme. Now, at this point, I'm willing to add a medium impact meme or another low impact meme, depending on the way that we have played. Now, how do we feel? We have definitely been eating stupid amounts of animals. Up until extremely recently, animals have been our primary food source. But ranching them would be difficult, I feel. Like, I don't really see how that would work. We've not done anything with anomalies, so that's out. Human primacy. Humans are the moral center of the universe. Bonding disapproved. Production specialist is unlocked. Symbol burning. We've already got that. I guess that would work. Blood feeding, there's no reason why that would be something we do. We have been trying to convert people. So maybe proselytizing. Not shipborne. I mean, you live on your ship. Shipborne is more... Like, yes, we live on our ship, but it's more like we're living the van life. It doesn't mean that... That being said, if you know anyone who lives van life, it's kind of all they talk about. So maybe you're right. Maybe this is the right meme. But that being said, I feel that shipborne is more than just we live in our ship, and is more we live in space. And we've not gone back to space yet. So I don't think this is right for that one. So I don't think shipborne is the right call for us yet. Maybe once we've actually been to space, we could go for that one. But right now, no. Transhumanism. That's not an awful one, but again, I don't feel that this really makes sense for our story so far. So far, I think proselytize or human primacy, but I am so close to just vetoing this on the basis that it disapproves bonding. So close. We have no pets, okay? We live on a spaceship. But the idea that we're never allowed to, or that our culture would look down upon those who do, is anathema to my existence. How many hours do I have in Rimworld? A couple of thousand. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to veto this. I don't care if the story is pointing this way. I will contrive some reason why we never have this. We're never taking human primacy. That's in much the same way I will never side with Jojo Mart in Stardew Valley, no matter how many times I play the game. It's just not happening. Human primacy is off the table. And this isn't even a light Aavak or dark Aavak thing. Dark Aavak would be even more passionate about not ever accepting human primacy. Dark Aavak without Yoko is scarcely a dark Aavak at all. So right now is proselytizer. Ranching doesn't make sense, but is close-ish. I don't think raiding makes sense with the guilty meme. So I'm going to say no to that. Our people should dominate all also doesn't make sense. Collectivist, perhaps? Yeah, I feel a proselytizer and collectivist kind of lean in the right directions. Lady Shep, the more I learn about Pierre, the more I consider a JoJo run. Wow. She laughed. You're not wrong, though. Pierre is a bit sketch. Pierre... I don't know. Morris is a villainous caricature, whereas Pierre is just a villain, in a way. It's weird. It's weird. But I don't think we're going to go for any high impact memes yet. We've got one from low, and I think, okay, so chat, let's have a look. Show of hands for proselytizer. Okay, thumbs up for proselytizer, thumbs down for collectivist. That's the way we're going to do this. Let's see those thumbs. Channel your inner emperor. Imagine you're stood proud, looking down upon the gladiatorial pit. Yay or nay? It looks like collectivist is winning. Okay. So, collectivist. Each person is a part of a greater whole. People should work to play their part and help the group. Work drive tripled is a very powerful one. Symbol burning we've already got. Prevents precepts, marriage name, keeps names. And proselytizer would just give us the ability. They would just make it more that they would spread their beliefs. I think collectivist it is. All right, collectivist. It's been a while since I've had a collectivist run. Okay, next. Now, as per usual, I will allow one change here. I can change something in here by 1 degree of severity. Will it tell me anything about them? Oh, there we are. Was worth a while is what we had before. There we go. Helping those in need is a good thing. It makes the community stronger. I don't think I'm going to change that one, though. Work drive tripled. It was huge. We don't have a leader yet, though. Essential charity might not be a bad one. We could also add a precept. Autonomous weapons. Scarification. I mean, pain is idealized right now. If we went with scarification, it would lean into that even more. Oh, scarification horrible? Really? Can I not make that better? Oh, no. Apparently, I can't change this. Requires mean pain is virtue. Fair enough. Then I can't add that one in. I wonder why it shows up as addable here then. Weird. Okay, nothing there. Organ use. I could go up to acceptable, maybe. But we've not really done that. We've had no need to either. No one's needed any kind of replacement, so I don't think that makes sense in the story. Physical love being allowed outside of marriage might have made sense, but the only couple that we ever had immediately got engaged, and then one of them died before they could get married. Like, they set a date and everything, and then the other one died not long after, so I don't think there's any reason why that would change. The other thing is I could add a new role. Oh no, I can't. That would be human primacy. Never mind then. These are the only roles we have. I could add another ritual. We could add a new relic. Yeah, we could add a Sky Lantern Festival, sure. It is currently the 8th of August, so we're going to edit this to a date. Oh, wait. Archism is already doing that, isn't it? Oh no, that's any time. Never mind. It's just that we can do that. So we could make this one on the 8th of August. The Fair of Archism. All right, so... How would we go with this one? Where are we going to go with this? We could have something like emissaries in the sky. The Butlerian launching. Flight of skylights. I like that one. Well, we could go with something because we've managed to live for a while whilst being hunted by the mechs, so we could lead into that. Defiant Skyblaze. Fires of Penance. Ooh, that might not be too bad of a one. No, I like the idea that this is basically an act of defiance against the mechs that are hunting us. Even though we are more or less aligned towards the architects, this particular hive. No, there we go. That's the one thing that we changed then. Other than that, nothing really changes for us. Okay, locking it in. All right. With that, we should be able to... Oh, that'll only happen next year. Okay, never mind then, never mind. Guess the Festival of Archism. Ah, but wait. Celebratory gathering of your colonists to have fun. A leader will give an encouraging speech. Then everyone will socialize for a while, depending on the ritual. Participants, blah, blah, blah. Sure. I thought it was a symbol burning that it was. I was certain it was, in fact. Yeah, it is. Archist. Oh. It's you, is it? Yeah, it is you. It's your festival you want to do, my lord. Yeah, we need to get some cloth so we can create a sacrificial pyre at some point. Can you even ranch animals on a ship without animal filth everywhere? Probably not, but as long as you're, up on the cleaning, it's probably okay. Fertility is 100% here. 100% here. Let's go ahead and create a grow zone. This is going to be for... Well, 100%, probably potatoes. We're just going to go all in on the taters, precious. And down here, probably the same, if I'm perfectly honest. Maybe some strawberries, though. Cotton, actually. I was just mentioning that we need a little bit of something. And then in here, I will set this one up for roses just to lift some spirits a bit. And then probably something similar on this side. Taters. And let's go with heel root. And then finally, just a little bit of something right there for daylilies. There we go. That'll keep our planter very busy. We could set up some fishing, but I don't really see much of a reason to, if I'm honest. You're cloud watching in the water. All right. Fair enough. Oh, hopefully we're going to be able to get quite a lot of this done. How are you doing over there? Yeah, you're all right. I mean, we could do the Arcus Festival, I guess. You'd participate at least. I mean, we can absolutely do a little festival. I'm gonna let them do the planting first. But speaking about the festival, apparently someone heard and has brought a couple of people to bulk up the numbers. Hey, Splitsy, how you doing, mate? Welcome on in, Raiders. What were you playing, Splitsy? How's life on the Rim? It's going quite well. We're living the nomadic life. I mean, there's been highs and lows, as evidenced by the fact that we've only got 3 colonists. But we used to have more. But by and large, yeah, no, things are going quite well. Things are going quite well. You're playing Crosswind. I am not familiar with that game. Are those diagonal walls? It's visual only. But just to clarify, this is absolutely vanilla. No mods, not even any quality of life mods or vanilla plus mods or anything like that. This is a pure vanilla run, and with the latest DLC. But yeah, the wall is actually here and here. Oh, Gary says, sadly, there's only diagonals on ships. Oh, really? Well, I haven't really settled down in order to work that out, but that is a bit of a shame, yeah. Right, time for sleeps, everyone. Even building up a little bit of berries there, which is good. Depends on the foundation of the ship, yeah. Oh, okay. Noted. Now, I don't really want to stay here for over long, but if we're planting things, then we might. We'll see. Main thing is Thalandra is actually very good at this particular work. Expires in 9 days. We should be able to get all of the plants done first. And we'll see what we can do from there. I'll get a little bit of mining done. Actually, have we got the means of building one of these now? Oh, we might do, actually. Sure, let's build another chem fuel generator. If I can get that, then I can get rid of the wood one down here, and I can build something else in this space. Yep, there we go. Azure Storm is finally up to the power needed to do that. Nice. Right, turn that off, eject. And then deconstruct. Quest available, The Thoughtful Prisoners. But yeah, so far I'm loving this DLC. And again, while I hesitate to make such an absolute statement, what I've experienced so far, this is fast becoming my favorite of the DLCs. Even though I feel that other DLCs add more to the game. So when I say favorite, I'm not saying the most value for money. If you're only going to have 1 or 2 DLCs, I might lean towards one of the others. I've not really formed a solid opinion on that one yet. But in terms of the way I'm able to play the game, like one of my favorite style is a nomadic style of playing Rimworld, but the base game, you're kind of fighting against the game in order to make that happen. You can do it, but it is very, very clearly not the intended route. Whereas this is more or less focused around that being the route. So it's very, very fun. Right. A Stellarch of the Exodus Empire seeks your help. Doazdi's royal archaeologist recently extracted 2 prisoners from an ancient cryptosleep vault and intends to question them. To keep the prisoners secret from the court rivals, they want us to hold them. Not looking to do that right now. Got 7.5 days to do it, but nah, no. Our prison is way too small as it is. But yeah, the fact that, you know, sometimes stuff just goes sideways and we're like, nah, I don't feel like that. I'm going to fly somewhere else. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. It's a very fun playstyle. I guess I could just tuck these down here, I suppose. Wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. Or I could just have it over there. Yeah, let's pop that in there. Build another one. And then I think build another workbench in here. Not sure what that workbench will be yet, but we'll find out. We very clearly need more chem fuel though, which is a bit of a problem. And we're not getting it because there's so much planting work being done. I wish there was a way of increasing the priority of these jobs, but we don't have any specific crafters, so sadly that's not going to be a thing that happens. And there's no easy way of me cordoning off these areas from wildlife, but at on the plus side, the wildlife... Oh. Wow. What I was going to say is, on the plus side, this does bring the wildlife to me. So. Now, have they... Have they gotten better at this? I don't know. Who amongst you is the fastest? I don't think it's you. But we're going to rush in. Go. They're getting too close. Lock down these doors. Oh, God. Lock it. Lock this one, too. You need to move fast. Now you need to move. They fly! No! Run! Flee! Not only are they mecha wasps, they're now actual wasps. Why? Why would they do this? What reason could they have to be so evil? No, 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 you need to come this way. No, 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 come on. Pew, pew. More pew, pew. Come on. Oh my God, why? Really do badly need you to come fight me. Pew, pew. Oh, God damn it. Right, go. Actually, first, slow. Run. All the badness and sadness is coming this way. Oh, there's like sent fire to all my plants. Absolute arse-hats. Okay, this isn't going as good as I'd hoped, I'm not gonna lie. Again, please. Nice. Again, please. Good. Move on. For the most part, they're not actually... Oh, they're bashing their way in. Okay, fair enough. I was really hopeful that we would be able to get them to fight the insects, but sadly the insects are abnormally shy about getting into a fight. Was not expecting that. Like, at all. Don't play with the bear ferret. That would be a mistake. Exceedingly big mistake. On this way. Do it quickly. No fighting the bear ferret. Lee. This is going to be bad. Shotgun. Good headshot. Move. This is awful. Oh, my lord. Why? Slow them down even more. Keep moving. Greedy Ballsman's taking so much damage here. Yeah, this did not go the way I was hoping. I really expected to be able to pull them into a fight with the insects. And then my peep got way too split up as a consequence of that not working the way I'd hoped. They're going inside, okay. Keep moving. Ah, crap. Did you go down because it's your storm shot? Oh, my lord. Cover. Good. Keep shooting. Oh, you're down. Okay. Oh, everyone's down. Greedy Ballsman's brother has shown up! Hooray! Insects are onto you finally, Aavak. They're done with your bullshit tactics of dragging them into fights. God damn it. Why did they get smart all of a sudden? That's rude. Alright, let's have a look at you. Amazing shooting, adventurous use, treasure hunter, bloodlust, chemical fascination. Not great. Incapable of dumb labor, cleaning animals, or artistic. Amazing social. Wrong group, though, but amazing in every other way. All right, let's get up here. No. Critical alert fire. They're setting fires inside, which is I'm not okay with. Don't let them steal your brother. That is an issue. Well, and this is going sideways, definitely. With a better fighter. But I need you. Right, good. Save your brother. Oh, my lord. Man in black success. All right, okay. Who's in the worst place? 4 hours? 8 hours? You have any meds on you? You do. Immediately. Can I not? Just go ahead and tend. Now. How are you doing? 10 hours, okay. Just tend him, get him to the point where he's not going to die, at the very least. How about you, actually? How are you doing? You're fine. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a rough one. Okay. I just need to get your health up enough. Oh, God. No. You're going to set yourself on fire. Um, 7 hours. Rescue. Go. I knew it. Okay, just run. We've got seconds before those burns become murderously bad. Oh? Oh, never mind. Rush, though? Colonist needs rescue. Is on fire. Yeah, it's pretty bad. No, go over here. Come on. Put them out. Rescue. Doesn't matter. Tend. 10 hours still. Oh, all our food. You've got 7 hours. You've got 6 hours. I could have you try and put the fire out. The worst of it, at least. Go. Go. The other side. Oh, my lord. This is a battle for the ages. Now over here. Now rescue your brother. Okay, well that was awful. The ship is in a pretty bad state. Okay, she'll probably be put down. 2 hours. Tend. Oh, you need medicine. Okay. Let me see about copying everything across. That is now your primary job. You join Greedy Balls Money and Hunting actually as your primary. Outside of that. Okay, let's just see what you do. You're gonna grab meds? Good. Okay, you're just beating the crap out of each other. Fair enough. 1 hour. 4, 3. 16. Okay. Do your best. Alright, good. Desperately need you to tend them. They only just joined. Please don't die. How long have we got? 2 hours. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I didn't allow that. Okay. Fair enough. That was my bad. 1 hour. Come on. 9, 8, 2. Oh, I think we've done it. Now, infections might still take people out, but... Oh. We just scraped by. We lost all of our food. That was garbage. But there are a million other things that could have gone way worse there. Yeah, there's so much blood everywhere. Man, we were having such a fun time as well. I was like, oh, this is great. Let's just go ahead and plant food. It's going to be amazing. Food, everyone. Have you ever seen so much food? Yeah, that's to be expected. We'll do our best. We don't have the best meds anymore, but we'll do what we can. I need you to prioritize tending over here. Grab the good meds. In the stomach as well. Okay, so that's an emergency one. We can't fix that. Good lord. Okay, another infection. Who's the infection with? Right arm, minor infection. After you're done there, need you to tend them. Right, they won't clean anything either, which kind of sucks. It is not a great time. Oh my lord. No. Oh, okay, fair enough. What are you doing? Okay, you're finishing up the work here. Once that's done, I need you to start cleaning some of these rooms. Oh, you won't do cleaning. Oh, they're just going to be lying in filth the whole time. Try and give them what food you can. On the plus side, we have got a lot of medicine. but we're not the best treater of issues. Immunity here at least is above, so there is that. Thankfully, your Berserker Rage ran its course by itself. That is a blessing. But everyone else is down for a while, and we've got someone who can't clean. Such a bad situation. The lack of ability to clean is quite possibly going to kill some people. The hospital right now is actually a dangerous place for people with wounds to be. Like a legitimately dangerous place. Okay. I am so sorry. Oh, you can't do it. Can you? Yes, you can. Oh, thank God. I really need you to take care of this. This sucks that you can't lie down, but if you don't, they may die. You haven't got any... I can't get you up. Okay, never mind. Okay, you can go back to rest now. Hopefully. Eat. Sleep if you can. Right, let's have a look at your immunity. You need to... Oh God, it's major already. Only just behind the curve. I need some amazing 10s. Come on. 30% isn't amazing, my dude. You're only just behind. We can still do this. They are actually... Now that the hospital is cleaned, at least it's a good hospital bed. We're just behind. Only just. Really Borsman will make it, but Azure Storm is a question mark. Was there any... No. Hammer Adventurer fully healed? What? Did someone pick a fight with the insects? No idea. Oh, wait. No, it's you. Never mind. We'll get a... Yeah. We will be getting a name for them shortly. Their immunity is crested. Oh, thank God. Their immunity has crested. They will probably survive. Oh, but that... We let that one get to the wire. I always just like the incapable thing. They should get a mood malice or something. Yeah, it kind of feels like... It doesn't make sense to me that they are actually physically incapable of cleaning. That doesn't make sense. So I get where you're coming from there. Right, you're going to be fine. And pop immunity achieved. All of the food is gone though. Alright, you're up and about. Okay. Ooh, hammer, wow. Alright. Well, Splitsy arrived at the perfect time, so Splitsy is going to be over here. Splitsy saved the colony. Almost let the medic die, but didn't, so that's the important part. Well done, Splitsy. 3 cheers for Splitsy, the man in black. Oh, sure is up and about. Oh my goodness, okay. Please, we need to get this fixed. Just putting the food in there is not going to help until we get all of this sorted. My good lord. That was down to the wire, but I desperately need this fixed. Do we have the steel for it? Yes, we do. Just. And I kind of need you to work on that right now because otherwise we lose all of our food. We can recover from this, but I need it to happen right now. Please don't botch this. No! Why? I said please don't botch it. That meant don't botch it. Alright. Fix that. We need some steel from somewhere. Where's the nearest steel vein? Oh, actually, we've got all of these, so haul the machine slag in. This will cool the room enough for now. But, oh my lord. Watch it because you said don't. Yeah, fair, fair. That was on me. Botched grave as well. How does one botch digging a hole? I have a party. Splits is throwing a party because they got praised. Cheers for the Tin Man. Okay, well, everyone needs recreation right now, so everyone please go, but just try not to slip in the blood. I don't need anyone giving themselves a concussion right now. Yeah, I'm not at all surprised you're at a major break risk. This has been a pretty rough time. Got some social energy, which is great. Shoot frenzy. You know what? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Please stop botching digging a hole. Come on. Now's not the time. Seriously, dude. Quest available. 13-year-old shop kid named Vega is calling from nearby. She says she's poisoned an underground insect colony, but now she is soaked in insect pheromone and the bugs are hunting her. If you accept, an infestation of 2 hives will begin in 4 days. Oh, good lord. I don't have a school anymore. We can't fly away for a while. We've got 2 days of engine cooldown, but you know what? That's okay. We will take that quest. We'll wait for the last possible moment to do so, but we will take it, obviously. However... Oh, God. Why is everything powered down? It's because... Okay, I need you to eject some fuel as soon as you can. And then... fuel that, please. There we go. And then fuel this one as well. Let's get the power back on, please. There we go. Last possible moment and we take it. Because we will never turn down someone in need. But this may end the colony. I swear. Really? Really? Okay. Alright, their best skill is melee. Okay, let's accept you. When is Vega going to show up? Vega is soaked in insect pheromone and is fleeing from an infestation. The pursuing insects will arrive shortly. The hominid way. Well, we've suddenly got a very diverse set of beliefs in this colony. Like, out of nowhere, to more people in the colony don't believe the same thing as everyone else than do. Collectivist, my backside. All right, let's have a look at you. All right, you're gonna have a 4 on this. You'll do doctoring if you have to, but you'll, well, no, you really won't. I would prefer you not to, if at all possible. You're actually good with childcare, though. You're... Alright, we've got a couple of people who are good at wardening now. That's not too bad. And someone else who's decent at cooking. Okay, okay, I'm okay with this. Yeah, very much so, actually. And someone who actually has some intellectual skill. Alright, Vega. Welcome to the colony. Can't promise you you'll have a very long stay, but we'll do our best. We lack the food to be able to really move around much, but the insect showing up shouldn't be the worst. I'm going to lock you all in for a second. I desperately need you to clean. I really need this place cleaned up. And repaired. Good call. All right. Thank you very much, Vega. What? Oh, that's fine. Okay, things are starting to look ever so slightly better. No longer inspired shoot frenzy. Shame, because that would actually be useful. And is fully healed. Ah. Splitsy, your brother is safe thanks to you. Rejoice. It's a great time to be alive. And not dead. But our food stores are shockingly low now. On the plus side, we've got a lot more people here. But, I want to have a quick look at you. 13. Do you get any more learning moments? Oh no, I don't think they do. Body purist. Ugh. Alright. Not great. I think we've got some... Yeah, we've got a good mace. You can equip that. Yeah, I don't think they get any more growth moments at 13. That's the end. Oh, you know what? I have not actually expanded out the home zone. My bad. I was wondering why they weren't cleaning this area up. There we go. All right. Time at last for us to let you out. I need a bunch of people buried. I need a bunch of food grown. I need a lot of animals hunted, though that's going to make Philandra very unhappy. New pump shotgun, though. Result. Could you bring this in? You can't. Can you bring it? Yes. It's only 23%, which isn't great, but that is a big upgrade for someone. Probably Azure Storm, actually. I'll have you equip that when you get up. Okay. Low food, yeah, unfortunately. And that's going to be the case for a little while. Right. We need you hunted. Squirrel hunted. We don't want to push too far in there. You can be hunted. There is a warg there. We do not want to hunt you. That would end badly for us. You can be hunted. Splitsy, please stop trying to convert. Oh, actually, you're trying to convert someone who isn't Ideological. That's okay. You can lower their certainty, and then I'll swoop in and snipe the conversion at the last moment. Also, I can set up a little area for fishing too. There's quite a few fish there, so. Question, is the asymmetry intentional? Chat bait or just an added bonus? I don't have the resources to fill it out anymore. Once we get some more grav plates, then I will. Are you able to do any kind of hunting? I don't think you'll hunt. You'll probably do fishing, but I don't think you'll hunt animals without a ranged weapon, so we should be okay. There we go. All right, Philandra, let's have a look at you. Not too terrible. Get in there. Okay, this is going to charge slowly. We've got... Actually, yeah, we should be able to leave before there's any particular issues, I should imagine, from the insect hives. I'm extremely eager for you to join us, though. My goodness, we've invested a lot in this. I think this game would be impossible for me to play, said Falahar Bird. I'd constantly try to tame every single thing that has a pulse. That is absolutely a way you can play. And in fact, this DLC has expanded on that, since there are now mechanite serums that will increase the cognitive ability of an animal. So effectively, you can uplift them. So most animals have a base level of trainability. And so, you know, you can't train every animal to haul, for example, or to rescue downed individuals. But with that serum, it seems that that is something you can do. Oh, Lord, gutworms on top of everything else? That is not great. So you'll be able to increase how much you can train them, which would be quite cool. A rare catch. While fishing, Azure Storm made an unusual catch. The seductive map. A chart containing many small diagrams. One diagram is labeled Northern Armagant 1 and contains a detailed survey of Bindinium sites. On the back, the map is signed by Esparza the Clown. The edges are scratched and faded. One corner has been patched with adhesive. A red dagger is etched into the map, pointing towards the words Hidden Valuables. Read. Right, we're ready to launch again. It's taking you a long time to read this. My God. I guess discovered a quest. Can we haul it somewhere? Yeah, just haul it. Pop it in the bookcase. Someone will read it eventually. I thought it would just be a very quick thing, but no. What's the fish like? We're doing okay with the fish right now. higher the hunting skill, the more fish they can catch faster. Oh, nice. Yes, greedy ballsman, that's right. Convert your brother. It's totally good. There we go. I imagine certain creatures would not be able to be would not be able to do certain jobs no matter how trained they were, simply because of physical limitations. I don't imagine a bluebird is ever going to be able to carry a person, unless it's a very big bluebird. But if the limit was cognitive ability, then the serum should be able to change things. And yeah, you can only do it once. It doesn't stack. So, for example, you're not going to be able to take something like a chicken and make it as smart as a dog. But I am curious what would happen if you gave a dog, which is a highly trainable, like has an advanced training, and gave it that. Like, what... Can its cognitive ability be increased further than the highest level? Because if so, that raises some questions. Some interesting questions. Dog now desires hat. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna fish quite a lot over here, I think. Oh my lord, I didn't have this set up. God damn it. I built a new one, of course. That is why. We have so much wood just stacking up. I thought it was because crafting wasn't very high priority for people. But no. There were other reasons. Yeah, I can only imagine like mods like the dog's head and stuff like that will take this as a groundwork, this framework, and will do amazing things with it. Maybe you should stop vomiting everywhere. Those gutworms are really doing a number on you, aren't they? Some steel down there that I can harvest. I'll go for this first then. Dog sentience ideology. Yep. Chat. I love how you're like, yeah, my dog will want a hat. You're so innocent. So very innocent. Because let's be honest, that's not going to be the first thing that modders do with the ability to uplift animals. How long until the bugs arrive? 2 hives will begin in 4 days, and it was 3.4 days ago, so not too long. We can scooch before then. My hope is that they can't just launch inside here. I don't know, because I don't want to leave yet. We'll see. Dog gets -5 mood for eating without a table. Yeah. We do have enough now for me to pop that in. So let's go. Can we sort this out? Please don't botch it a second time. What? Okay, landing nearby. That is way too bloody close. Okay. May remain dormant until disturbed, or it may have a timer or proximity activated. Even dormant mech clusters aren't harmless. A dormant cluster may assemble mechanoids. That is a very small one, though. I'm not going to lie. Mech node. They're just sleeping. They're sleepy. I actually kind of want to engage them. That is probably the easiest mech cluster we're ever going to face. I've got a smoke launcher and I've got EMP grenades. That is likely, hands down, the easiest mech cluster we're going to face. Yeah, that's not happening. We are almost ready for our first harvest of potatoes. We've done so much harvesting over the map. Just try and bring it all in if you can. How much fish is there left? You've done a good job in reducing their fish population, my lord. Medical treatment needed. Okay, where? Perfect. Let them. That was what I was hoping. We were close enough to this that they would spawn in there. That is absolutely okay with me. 100% okay with me. Best case scenario right there. A little bit of heal route still around the map, but not too much. Yeah, honestly, the fishing is doing okay-ish. It's not the best, but... They're so close now. The next big thing is either I equip the smoke launchers and I march on this. We've only got 2 mobile ones, a Tesseron and a Pikeman, but a stun grenade would take them both out. And if I could just charge in and deal enough damage to the auto-charge turret, it would pop everything else. But is that what I want to do? Ultimately, what I would want is that, and I'm not sure there's enough of a reason for me to take the risk right now, with other things going on and a harvest right around the corner. lot of predators out there. Yeah, they'll eventually dig out. So effectively, I'm going to want to leave before then. I'm going to reduce the amount of room for hunting to just this tile. So only one person is allowed to fish at a time. The rest can get out there, bring things in for me, get more stuff done inside the ship. Some more mining, perhaps. Get plenty of chem fuel, ideally. Red ash wasps have arrived nearby and are approaching from multiple angles. They'll prepare for a while, then attack. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, come on. That would have been glorious. Right, where are you heading to? You're heading back. Which is... Right, time for you to now be in there. Go, 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 go. Do not be outside. Oh, goodness. There's a lot of stuff going on. Right, everyone get inside then. Home, please. That's one group down. Incinerator. So a lot of fire potential there. And what have we got over here? Pistol, mace, mace. Okay. I think we should be able to handle this. I would love it if I could get them to engage with the mechs. That would be glorious. And they might. We might be that lucky. So I'm willing to sit this out for a little bit longer. Food-wise, not going correct, you know, fantastically, but we'll get there. No, nobody's super fast. Not fast enough to make that happen anyway. They're beginning their assault. Oh, they're going for the insect. Yes. I'm going to want that incinerator, by the way. Oh, they're going for the insect. Oh, this is great. Good hive. Best hive. Right, they're probably going to get chomped over there. Where are you going? You are going for... You're leaving. Good. That's right. Run away. You're actually still fighting. Wow. I'm impressed. Not going to lie. Actually impressed. Nothing there that I want. Nothing really there that I want either. I'll allow it all, but... This fire will burn its way out. It's going to kill a couple of them. You're still wow. Like, I am legit... Oh, please. Aw, I would have laughed so much if you'd went that way and got involved with the mechs as well. Would have been the best time. You're going to do some damage, aren't you? Where are you headed? They broke through already. Oh, my lord. Okay, that's actually a bit of a problem. I think I'm going to create an internal chimney here. I think that's the best idea for me. Oh, they've gone back. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with them then. Kind of annoying, but... Right. Oh, I didn't get a second shotgun. Oh, that's a shame. That was the one that you dropped initially. Oh, go grab the nerve spiker. Well done. Alright, gonna need you to hang tight. Get you up here. Go. Nerve spike. Good. Get in there. Move up. Move through. Okay, done. I swear, we're just not allowed to have coolers in here. And it's annoying. But okay, I'm gonna take that on the chin. They've demolished all of my cooling once again. So we're going to make an internal area this time. Are they on the march? No, good. Alright, we can't go down there, so I need to mark that as a not okay zone. Basically, anything around there is no. But everything in here is now okay. Because that entire infestation got wiped. So everything on the ground in there is mine. That was a decent trade. Alright. Chop chop then. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the coolers there and there. And I'm just going to remove a wall. That nerve spiker though, wow. Probably don't want to eat insect meat, but I will if it's all I have. Right, once that's done, I should have enough granite blocks to make a little bit of something in here. Actually, we're going to cancel the deconstruction of this. Install it there. Put a steel door here. Going to remove this part of the zone. Pull that back a bit. Expand it down there. Going to remove the roof on that tile in particular. And that is how I intend to try and prevent that from happening over and over and over again. We'll see how that works. All right. We're going to need way more steel for that now, though, which does suck. We've got a bunch of that out there, though, we can get to. I'm going to allow people into safe area only. Go, go, go. I need some more. Ooh, you're currently down, but that is an egg. Oh, an egg sack. That would probably not be the thing that we want to play with. So to that end, I will actually remove a little bit of safety area from here. Don't get too close to the egg sac. That does mean we won't pick up those insects, but that's okay. That's not really our goal. There's free for you to bring in. As is this one. A prophetic building. No, I'm not going to do any kind of building because I'd have to stay in a place for too long to guard it. Which kind of works against us in a massive way. I am surprised the amount that we're having to... the amount of power that we're needing for this. Oh, 1.5, come on. As soon as they convert, rather get recruited, I can go on a tea break. Also, how close are we? 78% grown. Okay, not too far. 65% grown there. Major brick risk. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Not super happy. Oh, it's getting cold out here now. So on the plus side, this area should actually be cooling down a bit. Why is that not trying to... Yeah, it should be using it. Oh, come on. Problem is, the cold may actually bring the insects towards us in a moment. So let's just try and focus on getting this stuff done, if we can. I might even take this away in a moment. We've got some... It's not going to be the nice food, but it'll work for now. You are on the cusp of being released. Bug hive is reproduced, that's okay. As long as it continues reproducing in that direction. This is the lowest we've been food-wise in a long time. Right, we are now actually out of food. Right, okay, I need all of my stuff harvested around here. Turn off sowing, no point. No more sowing. Just go ahead and harvest it all. Get what you can. Oh, that's one. Oh, hang on. Was I making specifically... Oh, I was making fine vegetarian meals. Damn. That was a mistake. What I should have been doing is cooking simple meals, but ensuring that it was only vegetarian materials in it. Ah, but the problem is that they're going to conflict now. I don't know if there's a way for me to ensure. Yeah, there is. Well, I guess they'll try to make these meals and then make the others, but yeah, no, making the fine vegetarian meals is an important one. This is the only way to ensure it. Okay, that needs to be gotten rid of. someone should clear that out in a moment. Where are you going? Okay. It's fine. Could you haul? There we go. Ah, there we go. So this one should be down to -5. Problem is that this... well, actually, no. Since that's not an internal one, that won't heat up. So we should be okay with it. All right, we're just going to try and harvest as much as we can. Get whatever we can out of this. Sadly, can't harvest those, which is a shame, but there we are. Do we want to do a little spot of hunting before we leave? No, not over there. Maybe the moose? Could probably... They killed themselves. Romeo and Juliet wargs over there. Tragic, but romantic. If they had to die, they would die together. Right. I don't know if I did get the flame. I'm fairly certain I did not. I will double check, though. I think it may have burnt up. Oh, no. There we are. Incinerator. Yeah, we did. Nice. How many fish are left? Oh, there's still quite a lot of fish, actually. Might go grab that bolt action, though. As soon as people wake up. Okay, so the primary fire mode of the incinerator can be used without restriction. The charges are in reference to the bioferrite super flamer. There we go. The bugs trying to escape. Yes, they are. All right. New recruit. Ask them to join, and they have accepted. My goodness, you took a while. You're not great with plants, but that's okay. First, let's get you set up. Don't work. Get you set up. Everyone does childcare as a priority. People will do wardening as a low priority just to make sure it gets done. Likewise with handling, I think. You're not a bad cook, actually. I'm going to give you that as a special job. You're not going to do it, though. You're another... Ooh, wait. You're another grower, but smithing and crafting are going to be your bread and butter. Oh, my lord, you're also a researcher. Wow. Wow. But I need you to do crafting more. If there is crafting to do, I want you to do that. Vega, you don't really have a primary job yet. I guess I could make you the primary miner. I don't know about that, though. Let's have a look at your... Oh, mailing is good. Socialing is good. Oh, actually, are you the primary warden? You are. You'll get there eventually. You'll build up to it anyway. Yeah. Okay. So our crafter is now in place. So now we just need a name. And that name shall be Queen Curiosity. Need a capital K. Welcome to the colony, such that it is. On fire that it is. We are going to want you to make sure you're all set up correctly here. Kind of want simple for everyone, honestly. Except you, where you can go for lavish or vegetarian. It's fine. Pull that down. Should you get the opportunity to, I guess we'll change all of this to herbal meds. There we go. Just keep some meds on you at all times. There should be enough stuff for you to pop on. There we go. And off you go. Where are you heading off to? You're going to go and grab some more herbal meds. Not too bad. Major break risk, though. So many... genetic pessimism. Natural penalty for unhappy gene. Why? Oh, my lord. My goodness. All right. Well, you know, there's a lot of things going on in the colony right now, okay? A lot of stuff going down. It's a rough time out here on the rim. Sometimes you're just sad. And that's just the way it is. All right. But Queen Curiosity is already starting to make some bird skin pants. Okay. I think it's time for our step away for a quick tea break. We're about 20 minutes overdue, but I'm sure you don't mind too much. What is our goal right now? We're not doing that one. We can't get to this one, I don't think. Or maybe, actually. I think when we come back, we are going to make a jump somewhere. So, I guess we shall save it as new location. There we are. Right. Enjoy while I'm away. Hopefully we don't all die horribly, but if we do, when I get back, I will reload it because, you know, I'm only leaving this running so that you've got something nice to look at while I'm on my tea break. I do recommend you get up, stretch your legs though as well, and go grab yourselves a drink, and see you back here soon.